Alright, welcome back to another video. Today I thought I'd go through and show you the process of how I make my maps, since I've made a few now and getting fairly experienced about how to go about the process of making these. So to start off, I like to start off with a image of reference, and for this next build I need to be doing, as you can see on screen, is the air temple for this Avatar anime game, I guess. This is apparently, from what I heard, at the very end of it where it's all nice and good looking, because there's this version and dusty version, so I chose to make this one over that other one because this one looks a lot nicer. Now, to go about making this, first thing first, I always like to start with doing the tiny details and adding in those. But to start off with this one, I'm going to start with what I can see, and those are windows. I like this plugin better than F3X because of what you can do with it and how fast it is. It's a lot faster than F3X because of where the keybinds are placed on the computer. So I'm going to start off a time lapse of me making this window, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the first asset done. I thought it turned out fairly nice, except for the back. You'll never see the back because it's going to be up against a wall. But other than that, I don't know, I made it up as I went along. Has some gold trim because that's pretty much the style of what I saw from the rest of the buildings, so just assume that. And I think it turned out pretty nice for the first one. Yes, I know that this is very, very massive, and I do that for a reason because it's a lot easier to build and manipulate on this scale, because then I can come down, get rid of that plugin, and I can just size it to what I actually want. But sometimes. There we go. Alright, I'm going to build a few more assets, and I'm going to show you those once they are all finished. Alright, I done another decoration. The door is looking fairly nice, keeping the gold trim theme going. So next thing I guess I'm gonna head on to do is do all the buildings, get all those done. I like to do all the structures and stuff before doing the terrain, because the way that this game kind of deals with stuff, it's a lot easier to do the structures first, unless you're going with the default Roblox terrain. I guess I'm gonna head on and do that, and I will be back shortly. So I've made some of the buildings for this map. So far we have the 2 towers and one of the many buildings that are going to be scattered all over the place. This roof right here, this little bit, really gave me a lot of trouble, and I was going to do shingles like how I did on that one onto these two, but when I was putting it together to start cutting out, put the shingles on, it would be a lot of parts, and I found that this pattern right here kind of looks pretty cool anyways, so why would I cut that out, make it shingles heavy, and that'd be a lot of loading. Anyways, got a nice spiral. Waiting for Roblox to approve of an image so I can use it as a texture for these, so it's not so just pure white and not as exciting. Give it a bit more detail. Other than that, it's going alright, I guess. So I guess I'm going to continue on. I'm gonna start laying out the place and building some fences and little gates between all the little districts or sections inside of this map, all the tiny little districts and stuff. So I guess let's get on to that. Alright, that's all the time I have for this episode. Next time, I'm going to be finishing it up, adding in all the vegetation, grass, rocks, trees, all that fun stuff. Anyways, stay tuned for the next one coming out, and I will see you in the next one.